Welcome to the Application Builder section of MajorDomo. In this section, we will look at how two different workflows are supported for deploying your application to a Kubernetes cluster. The first workflow we will do is for a developer who is going to build a microservice and deploy it onto Docker or ECR. In the application builder, we click to the template section, then create and give the name of a service. So I'm going to give the name test demo 1, then provide the repository in GitHub in this case. So we'll just copy the repository name in. We will take it from the main branch and we'll give the name of the image. Let's call it demo service 1. Then go to the next step. I forgot to put template name at the top. Now go to the next step. So now it asks for a few more details. For example, what is the Git username? So I'll choose this. I need to give the Git token. I have to put the URL for Jenkins and the URL and the admin name and the API token for Jenkins. Now I can choose which registry. I'm going to put it in Docker. So I'll use this, put the token. Of course, all these values were saved because I had tried the demo out earlier. In the real user case, these tokens and usernames you would be receiving from the different other systems that we are connecting to. And in fact, once you've provided them and the system has them, you won't need to provide them over and over. So now we go to the next step. It is connecting to GitHub, Jenkins, making sure that all the data that was provided is correct. And it's now going to pull the configurations and show them on the screen. As you can see, it is showing us the service chart, what deployment, etc. At this point, I can accept the default that it was brought in, or I can edit it or upload a new one. But I'll choose to accept the default, click next, and now this is a summary. It's saying what it's going to deploy, one service, the name is test demo, and once I submit, it'll actually deploy this into the configuration. So this one, because I've done it previously, doesn't allow me to do it again. Okay, good. So now next is we will go for the production workflow. In the case of production workflows, as you can see, we look at applications, and I'm going to onboard an application. So choose the application name, test demo. Choose the appliance charts. So the first question is, what kind of application is it? If it's a Python application, I choose the Python default chart. And then I choose what open source components. So let's say my application is using MySQL and it's using RabbitMQ. Once I've done that, I can now choose go next. And you'll notice it's loaded the application chart and the open source charts. I can look at the details for these, edit them, or upload new ones. If everything is fine, then I can go ahead and say next. And now I can choose the cluster. So I can put it into the demo cluster, choose the namespace, put demo 1, or create a new namespace if I need it, and then click through. So at this point, it is looking at what the configuration is, summarizing it, and now letting me submit. because I won't do that because of the demo, but basically this would then deploy that application into the cluster with the components that have been selected, and you can go ahead and do the testing. So as you can see, in both the developer and the production workflows, deploying an application into Kubernetes using MajorDomo is very, very simple and straightforward. Thank you for watching the demo.